Hello everybody, this is Techstack here. Hey guys, we got a bunch of extra windows open. Let's close all these out. Okay. So, I wasn't able to stream yesterday, as I'm sure everyone's aware. What? Okay, now tonight is the night. This is the night to get your world record in. For first at negative 12 seconds. Negative 12 seconds. Look, to prove it, it says negative seconds. You are officially the first. Negative 12. Hunter. New record. That's awesome, man. Okay. I go ahead and fire up the game. So I did some stuff off camera since last time I streamed. Wasn't able to stream yesterday. And wow, I'm a derp. Like, those messages going across the bottom of the screen are not even lined up right with the camera and all that. There we go. That should be better. So as this loads up here, let's go ahead and get a message from Windows. Cool. Maximize this out. So basically what I was doing was finishing off the rotation pieces. There was some derpiness to them, you know. I wanted them all to be like symmetrical. Hey Hunter. Hunter number 1. Hunter number 2 was our first record. Our new record is here at negative 12 seconds. I don't know how anyone's gonna ever beat that. For some reason it started out at negative numbers on YouTube today. And it started like negative 28 too. So here you can see I've got them all working in different rotations, and they don't overlap each other, which is what was weird about them before. I've also got them set up so they save their position in the build, and should carry that forward then. Yeah, see, so like this one's going to come back here, start building blocks back here because he finished off that row back there. What are you doing? Okay. It should be saving this position. That seems a little odd, but maybe this is an old world or something I was testing it. I thought I had that working. Did I get your email? From today? No. I don't think we want to take remote control your computer on camera for sure, like on the stream, because that would be like a security risk for your computer, right? Because anyone else watching could do the same things or whatever. So we wouldn't want to do that. And I also don't know of a good way of doing it without having special software on your computer. So your code, what are you using? Eclipse for your code? So this program, or what are you using to write your code? You are, okay. So Eclipse is just saving this in a file on your computer. So all the files, so like on my computer, so if I right click on this project here, come on, catch up to me. Right click and go to properties. See, it shows the location that it's in. So you can, hey, look at that, I can click this button and it shows where my code is. So in here's all my code inside the sources folder, right? So that's what you would need to send to GitHub. This location, what I use is the GitHub client, GitHub for Windows desktop, and you just come up here and tell it to add a local repository, and give it the path. That's pretty much all there's to it. And then it's in GitHub, and then you just tell it sync, and it sends up to your GitHub account. So it's easy to get to GitHub. And once it's on GitHub, then it's easy to share with anybody else. So keep that in mind. GitHub is not private. It is public. So anyone with a computer can get to your code then. So if you want it to be private, don't put it on GitHub. But that'd be a good way to share it, and then I can download the same thing and see what's up. Okay. I guess what is it you're trying to do in the mod that isn't working? You're saying that isn't working. Is it crashing on you or what? Crashes are usually easier for me to figure out than it just doesn't do what I want it to do. Because it could be lots of things. Okay, so back to this. I've also taken these tower cranes and separated the code and made network packets out of it so that the server side is calculating where it should be and then sending a packet to the client and saying, I'm here now, right? So that way they're always constantly in sync. Even if you didn't place down the thing or you go into another chunk and come back, it will update you with where the server thinks it is. Try and put a block. It never crashed before. It's crashing now, I'm assuming then. What's the crash message? Because crashes are very, very useful. The messaging in them is incredibly powerful once you understand how the messages work. So this isn't a crash message, so this one's not going to be as good. But you can click like right on this line here, and it will jump to that piece of the code and show you what that piece of code's doing. So it's very useful. You sent the crash report. Oh, if it's giving you that kind of crash, that's something completely different. Like if you can actually send it to Microsoft, that's not a normal crash. Hunter, yeah. I don't know how anybody's gonna beat that. Like, other than me, no one knows that I'm streaming that fast. Because I hit stream and like YouTube buffered it for 28 seconds, and you were in and chatting 14 like no, it would have been 16 seconds after I clicked the button. It's crazy fast. Right. I think what I want to start doing next with this block found it in your modding folder. So you sent me an email? I was gonna say I want to work on the GUI, I think, next for this block. Oh, the crash report, okay. Oh crap, I just closed my email. Open it back up. So I'm gonna download the crash report, I'm gonna open it. It's in the drawing of the block. Somehow. Item mesh definition. Block model resource location. So it's in your block init Java file, line 45. It's trying to do something that they don't like. So that line of the code in that file. It has been a while since we've seen Lazsa destroy worlds. Do you know Lazsa? Because Lazsa hasn't been on the stream at all this year. Lazza's kind of disappeared. Are you Lazsa? Nah, I know you're not Lazsa. I know Lazza's real name. Yeah, so your client proxy is trying to register something. You're registering your renderer even. Looks like from the code you've got. So this line here This means you're taking a block resource model location and trying to cast it over to an item mesh definition. Those are two different class types in Java and can't be cast to each other. They're not derived from the same base class or anything. That's what the problem's about. Hey, I seen you guys were playing tanks. I didn't want to bother you. And I didn't know who Thick Daddy was. Hey, no. Yeah, man. Okay, so let's see. There's one other thing I had in mind today. So maybe take a look at this first. So let me go into Blender. So I've had this idea, and this is gonna crash soon probably. Actually, it's not. That's cool. I had this idea where, you know how this crane arm comes down and picks up blocks from like right there? I've wondered if we should make the bottom of this different, and it should like animate spitting out the next block, right? Just to look even sicker, and then it comes picks it up. What do you guys think of that? You have been. You've been first or very close to first. I'll put that. Ninja has been up there in the top two. Okay, so let's open the Blender file. Open recent tower crane. So let's make another backup of this actually. We got everything committed? We do. Yeah, that's fine. We'll use GitHub to back it up, I guess. So let's dot on that and go down to here. Go in this orthographic mode. There we go. I'm going to add a new object, which is a mesh. Actually, let's put cursor to active, so we're right there in the center. Yeah, that's centered.
Whoa.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, Tech.
You guys were playing tanks instead of in my stream channel. Come on.
You did not come in and say, hey, I'm going to be streaming in 5 minutes.
Ooh, that's loud.
Sorry.
No, not you, Fire. Not you did. I had my headset way too loud to listen to music, and then you guys came in. It was a bit loud. Oh.
This is Melon. Melon, say hi.
We were swarming in tier 3 together when we seen you sneak into the stream.
I gotta sneak in. I can't give anybody any advantage on who's first to say a message. Hunter Stouffer, however you say the last name. Sorry.
Stufa.
Did he finally break the record?
He broke it so much that I don't know how anybody else could break it.
What? What was the time?
Negative 12 seconds. And I'm not joking with you. Like YouTube, I even put it on the stream because it was negative number. When I clicked start stream, YouTube said elapsed time negative 28. That's when I started the thing, right? That's the first thing it said to me, and it counted down to negative 12 because it was getting ready to actually broadcast it out to people, and he was sending messages then.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of glad you guys are here because I was just asking a question that needed some input. So I made a lot of changes to the behind the scenes code that makes this thing up.
Okay.
But from a visual standpoint, should I change out the very bottom of the tower and like somehow visually make it look like it's spitting the items out and then the crane comes down and picks it up? Because like right now it's just coming down and grabbing something out of nothing.
The answer is yes.
Okay.
It's like as soon as it picks up the first one, another one pops out.
Right.
Okay, I was totally not paying attention. What did you just say?
Oh my gosh, Fiery! Oh crap, I'm about to delete the whole thing. So, long story short, should it animate spitting out an item? Like, should it change the bottom part of the tower to, like, a block or something, like a base? And the base spits out the block into the world, like that. And then the tower comes, picks it up.
Maybe you could have, like, a pile of just different blocks sitting there. You know, just a basic, no matter what's actually in there, you know, it just shows up as like a little square platform with a bunch of different random Minecraft blocks on it.
I get what you're saying.
Right, just something that it can just go over to and act like it's picking off of. Hey Hunter, maybe one of these days your jokes will actually be good. Might even be original too.
I wouldn't go around saying that, Fiery. As much as we do the high back thing. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but
that could be thrown back at us. So, like,
original,
every night.
Okay, I was the original. You guys just copy it. Okay, let's be real here.
I know, and we just love you because of that.
I don't know. I tend to think that
throwback,
there's
isn't it?
someone else in the world that probably did it first. I mean, we're not the first trolley humans or dad joke humans in the world.
Oh, come on. No bad jokes on that one.
No, I am definitely the owner of the world's most stupidest joke. It was quite simple too.
I could think of like 7 ones as soon as you said that.
No, here I'll tell it. 3 guys walk into a bar. The 4th guy ducked.
I've heard that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the 4th guy because I was smart enough to duck under the bar.
Apparently, I'm the 5th guy. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Okay, that's way too big.
You trolled me. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't have all of this stuff on here.
What?
I logged into the server. I got all this blaze powder in a raw chicken. I don't remember having that.
Well, it wasn't me.
Oh well. Hey Tech, can we go back to a project?
What project?
The speed droppers.
Oh. But the tower crane.
It's a shiny new toy. I got that,
Right.
but I need all of this stuff built into nether brick.
What? How would?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10 shulker boxes filled with nether rack to go to nether brick.
Oh wow.
I'm actually with Hunter on this one. The tower crane's a little cooler of an idea. The one Eagle wants can be put in like quickly and easily, actually, probably. Relatively.
I really want Tech to Kinda
I
finish
do
that
too.
for me.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, the mod really needs a faster hopper, but it pales in comparison to the tower crane.
Oh. Hey, Fire, are you on the server?
No, why?
Come take a look at the Nether Fortress.
I don't wanna. I hate that nether.
I think you'll like this.
You
'Cause
don't
you don't-
understand. I went for a flight there the other day and flew through a freaking stream of lava.
Did you lose everything?
Almost. I would have if it wasn't for my dastardly cheating.
No texture hunter would be related to your JSON files, more than likely. So check for your block state. Well, I guess which version of Java or Minecraft is it? Is it higher than 1.7.10? So if so, then you need to make sure you've got your block state files set up, and then they're pointing to your block models and all that stuff.
Ooh, 1.11.2. That's where everything started going funky.
1.11.2 will also have that same thing. Non, you can tell jokes as long as they're clean jokes, is all I would say. Try and keep the chat clean.
That made like 20 jokes and they all cannot be said.
Is anyone on the server? Hunter
I am.
wants to know. Where you go? Eagle is.
Yeah, I
does
think
Hunter
Eagle
need?
is.
So, just as a question, who's Thick Daddy?
What?
Not recognizing that name from anything.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is my friend Melon.
Oh, okay. Hello.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know if somebody like was regular here has changed his name or something. Because he said earlier, like, do you like my new name? I'm like, what? Who is this?
Yeah, this is one of my friends I game with.
Yeah, we were just playing World of Tanks together.
He likes playing Minecraft as well.
Okay. Okay, so Anon just told a joke. I think it's a joke. You're American when you go to the bathroom, and you're American when you come out. But do you know what you are while you're in there? What?
I think that's pointing towards the bathrooms. That's over there.
Oh, European.
Oh, yep.
What are you if you need to hurry? I don't know, man.
So what did Hunter need?
You're Russian.
I was going to say that as
That's
well.
pretty good. Oh, oh cool.
So
You
what
can
does
watch
Hunter
more.
need?
He says he's gonna join
Okay.
the server, I think. Thank you, Hunter. Okay, so like I'm getting really distracted tonight. Wow. I think it does need a block or something at the bottom of it just to make it look like a foundation, even if we don't have the items come out of it.
That's what I keep forgetting. I mean to keep grabbing it by adult. I keep trying to grab a hopper and I don't remember to grab one.
Models export. Did you know the first French fries weren't actually cooked in France? Oh boy.
That's why we
Ooh.
call them Frenchy fries.
They were cooked in Greece. That sounds like
Nope.
one Fiery would tell. Hey, Epic.
Oh, they're here. There it is. My brain completely stopped.
Man, that took a long time for that to even start. Did you
The
guys
blue boy.
see I
Sorry.
added text to the stream that comes in and out all
Yes!
randomly? Isn't that cool?
I see that.
Not quite randomly, but yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's pretty special ed.
it's all smoke and mirrors. Right now it's showing another image over there. It's just a blank image. Hey, Bobcat. And it took me a minute to realize who it was. It's getting enough people in the channel.
Parents wait until I was 12 to tell me I was adopted, then 4 years later they said they were kidding.
4 years later, dang. That's commitment to a joke, man. Oh, I was just showing my
you should
son.
talk in the TechStack streaming one, so that I don't have to keep switching between the two.
I'm getting the same feeling, Barry. I exported that wrong the first time. Yeah,
Like,
let's
I'm
try it
half
again.
tempted to tell you just no on principle, okay?
Yeah.
This is becoming a daily thing.
If you see a robbery at an Apple store, does that make you an eyewitness? These are pretty good, man.
Yeah. Oh, what's some of the jokes? But I can't think of any.
How do you make holy water?
Oh, I know that one.
You burn the hell out of it. Okay. What's Forrest Gump's password?
Run, Forrest, run.
One, Forrest, one.
Oh. So we've already got an inventory in this thing. How's this GUI gonna work out? That's what I started out to do, and then I got distracted. Which, by the way, it still doesn't show the stupid block I made at the bottom of the thing, but whatever. Oh, I know why. It's fixed later.
Because you told it to be invisible?
Because I didn't tell it to draw it. I added it to the
Oh.
model and never told the code to, hey, draw this thing I've added. Code, Minecraft, machine mod. No, that's not it. That's not it at all. All code. Oh my gosh, switching back and forth between the Discord channels.
I know! I told him.
Thick Daddy, go to the other text channel. It says TechStack streaming channel. Drunk guy
We don't
walks
mind
down the
doing
street,
jokes,
sees
it's
none,
just-
runs
It's
and
a
knocks out
slight
someone.
pain in the butt to have to keep switching back and forth. Okay, a drunk guy is walking down the street. He sees.
Huh? What's wrong, Ninja? You were too late?
Gotta be quick, man.
You gotta be like lightning quick. The new record is negative 12 seconds. I am not joking. That is the new record. Good luck.
You know, Hunter Stouffer's got a point there. If the Minecraft world is infinite, then how does the sun revolve around it?
Yeah. I've wondered the same thing. I've heard that
It
before.
circles around up top.
It's a flat earth thing. It just goes around where you can't see it anymore. Oh my gosh, now the flat earthers are gonna start using Minecraft as the reason. They should like Minecraft. Oh, wow. I bought some shoes from a drug dealer. I didn't know what he laced them with, but I was tripping all day.
Wow. I might have to use that one.
This GUI, I don't know. Like, it's got to be so stinking big. Or I need to make more than one. Yeah,
Are we gonna play how
Hey,
many
Ninja.
people we can squeeze into the room?
Right.
Oh, Blue
Hi,
Boy wanted me to
Atlantic
tell you it would be cool if the crane hooked to or
What?
slime. SEMI. Slime. Oh, I don't know how to spell that.
Thanks, you Atlantic Craft. See, how am I gonna do this? What's the inventory size of this thing right now?
Oh, apparently the farm is cooking some stuff now. Yep. 2 guys are on the server at this moment.
What do you call a factory that sells passable products? Okay, later, Hunter. The new champion of saying something first in stream at negative 12 seconds. Later, Landcraft.
Later.
Your name sounds familiar, by the way.
It's not. It's not.
I know
who
it's
you're
not.
thinking of.
Yeah,
I heard he looked.
it's a close enough name. Okay, so it's got size of 9. We need to make this big. Like, the inventory for this thing needs to be pretty stinking big, because a 32 by 32 by 32 area, that can be a lot of blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would seriously say make it like 4 or 5 double chests worth. Just to make sure you have, you know, I'd rather have too much room than not enough room, you know?
Well, I get what you're saying, but the problem with it, and it's just
Are you
me
limited
being me,
on space?
like on the screen, yeah. Like, how am I going to do that? I got to design the GUI, which is what I was going to try and do.
Well, could you make it like a scroll bar or something?
Maybe.
And that,
I was
Well,
gonna say, why don't
hang on.
you just have it add a box whenever it needs one?
Yeah.
If you could do that.
the other thought is, can you pull the scroll bar off of settings?
For settings.
Yeah, there's a scroll bar for languages.
Okay. Scroll bar is probably the one. It's definitely one way of doing it. Another way is like I did with the, what was it called? Assembly table. It's got buttons there that toggle through the different screens of.
Blue
But-
Boy was wondering if you saw the picture
What picture?
of the tower crane.
No, what picture? Did you email it to me, Blue Boy? Yeah, you must have. Oh my gosh, that's a tower crane?
What? What? After Tech spent so many hours perfecting his model?
I'll tell you this, I'm not making the tower crane move. So this isn't going to work. It's cool looking.
Oh man.
No, Fiery. No.
Man.
No. Can you...
Yeah, but that's just a picture. That's not. You didn't actually make that,
no,
did you?
that's a picture, yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Hey, Pe.
Holy cow, your skills got epic.
Are you talking to me or Hunter? Because this is
Hunter.
beyond me for sure.
Hunter. I was gonna say if he made that picture, then his skills just got to the epic level.
So if I take this, which is the dump truck, and I make it tower crane. If this is our GUI, right, I can maybe squeeze a few more pixels in here and get a scroll bar or whatever, right, like we're talking about. But the problem is I need more space to do with all the settings and everything too, right? Because you need some screen in this thing to set what blueprint you're going to even build.
Well, couldn't
And then
you
tell
have,
it to start and all those kind of
couldn't
things.
you have like an arrow that switches between two screens?
Suppose.
Because then you could have one screen for the settings and the other screen for the items.
And we still need a spike block.
A what block?
Something like a
Hi,
spike.
Ape.
Discord? What about Discord? Wait, 2 penis were walking down the street, one was salted. One was assaulted.
Someone please type in the live stream search tab thingy. What?
You want to know what the stream address is? Is that what you're asking? Oh, you can click on my name and hit watch. That'll take you to Twitch, I think, only though.
Yeah, it does. I got it.
Thank you. Hey, awesome.
There you go.
See? Putting the thing saying... Wait, where is it? Over here. Over here. Putting the thing that says, say hi if you're new. It's getting everybody to say hi. Hello, everybody. It's a whitelisted server. It's our test
We're
server.
actually getting a really big crowd out.
Yeah. And it's not even a weekend.
I know.
It's just a
You got
lonely
like
Thursday.
6 people on Discord here.
There's 10 people watching, it says on my restream thing. 9 on
one of
YouTube and 1 on... Oh, yeah, you can join our server, our Discord. The channel itself is restricted who can talk in the stream channel, but there are other channels for other times. There's always the text channels too. Make a chin.
And if you're around long enough without trolling people and begging for talk power, he'll probably give you talk power after a while.
Yeah. Because I like, it's easier just to talk to people. But we've had problems with just inviting random people in, and they just instantly go into troll mode, basically. Hey, Ape. Can you hear me, Ape? I've been saying hi to you. Yeah, I'll say this. Because we've got so many people going on in here, go to the text streaming channel if you want me to read it while I'm streaming.
Okay.
In
I think
Discord.
the issue is the name of the non-Techstack members. Everybody
Could be.
thinks they're not a member, so they can't type in that one. So
There.
Everybody,
I've moved it, so it's at the top of the list too. That might be it too. That might
yeah,
be like
go
the
to the
default channel.
very top of the list.
So what am I gonna do here? So I got this screen. This could work. Need to do the scroll bar piece, so I might need to widen it up a bit. But we're gonna need a second one, which would be like settings. And I don't know what all settings this thing's gonna need. Other than the blueprint, what else would we need? Why does it still say dump truck?
Are you saying
crap.
hi, Eagle, in the form of a question? Because that's not really the context of the way it works.
No, that's one of my nickname is Bud. So I was trying to figure out if somebody actually knows me or not. So I just said hi, question mark.
Save as tower crane settings. Yes, let's open that one. Okay, so now let's see, get this. Whoop.
Hey, Fiery,
Hey, Eagle.
can you do me a favor?
Uh-oh.
Can you
This
jump onto the
involves work,
server?
don't it?
Jumping onto the server.
Wait a minute. Did you really just do that? Wow. It's like a ghost image of it there. Really, Photoshop? Okay, so we got a blank window now. And in this window, we need to have buttons. And those buttons need to do things, dang it.
Hang on, I'm playing telephone now.
Yeah, I'll log in right now, Eagle. Hold on. As you know, though, it's gonna take me a second as I'm
Yeah, you're good.
just like slow.
I'm trying to figure out what Blue Boy wants.
Alright, where's my Minecraft folder hiding? I swear, it like shuffles itself around my desktop all the time. It will not stay in the same place.
Ooh, Blue Boy was asking if you could back the truck up to the tower to disassemble it, then reassemble it when you got it moved. And what the...
Which truck?
The truck with the flatbed.
It's early to say one way or another, but it sounds like it might be possible. How's that for like a programmer speak of? I don't know. I'm half afraid of drawing that line because that means I have to come back and edit this if I need to move it up or down any. I'm thinking like the top half will display details about what it is that you've selected, and maybe have like the back button to go back to the inventory, and the bottom half would be the list of blueprints that are set up on the server. I don't know, like, help me out here, guys. So like, Fiery, I think you might have used it before. I didn't use it much when I did use it. The Ancient Warfare one, what all did it have in the blueprints that they saved? Wasn't it just the name and maybe a picture? And I don't have a clue how to do the picture, so don't ask me to do the picture.
Yeah, and then it showed a 3D image of it too, didn't it? When you were
Well, that was just a
placing it?
picture, though. Oh, when you're placing it?
Like, didn't it give you a preview?
I don't know about that.
Like, it's
I
actually
don't
been
know.
such a long time since I've used it.
Right, same here. I don't think I've got Ancient Warfare in here, do I? Let me look.
Good.
And I'm not trying to replicate it, I'm just trying to think of what ideas of what we could add in.
Right.
I got Ancient Warfare, look at that.
Blue Boy says... Hang on.
Not that he would
Well,
probably mind if you replicated it or not, but
I would.
Buildcraft
wanna
is
build.
a good blueprint that can get buildings.
That didn't work. And I'm more looking at it from not from like, should it display it in the world, but like, what should the GUI look like? What do I need on the GUI so that you can do it? You need a button that says, I want to build this one.
Well,
Or
do we want
start.
to have it set
you
up as...
need a line that's gonna have the description of it.
So, okay, so when you save a blueprint, you need a name and a description?
Right. That way you can, you know, judge which one's which better, you know. I would think it would make it easier that way. I mean, otherwise you could wind up with like 80 different blueprints in there that all say that, you know, practically the same thing, and be like, okay, which one is it?
Right, and that's why, because of our server, Shadow Mage made the image of the blueprint. Because we were telling him, or I was telling him, that, hey, we've got like 10 different blueprints here, and it's just a name. We don't know which one it is we want to pick when we want to do this in survival. So, is it possible? Can you Save an image of it, send it to the server, and then when someone tries to build that machine in the builder, send the picture back to them when they select it so you can see what it is. It's like when you actually scan the blueprint in the world, you took a screenshot basically and saved it. I actually seen a mod just recently.
Oops.
Tango Tech had a video where he's added a camera to Minecraft. You go around and you, with the camera in your hand, you take a picture, and it just like takes a screenshot basically. And then there's a picture frame item that you can put on a wall, and you put the picture that he gives you from the camera in the picture frame, and you can see what you took a screenshot of. It's really cool looking. The thing is, he didn't stop there. He also made the camera a video camera. And the video camera actually takes video and like will play it back in the picture frame when you put it in the picture frame. It's really cool looking. For the truck, yeah, I think so, Hunter. So you're talking about the flatbed truck, back it up to the crane and it kind of collapses it down and you can haul it off somewhere else. Thing is, I mean, if it's just a block, someone could just pick the block up just as easy. So I think this bottom half needs to be the list of blueprints. The top half needs to be details about the one you click on. There we go. And then there'll be a button that says go or whatever, right? And that actually builds it then. Or checks your inventory to see if you've got it. We need some paging at the top of this thing. So we'll have a button here to go off the settings, I guess. Look, a little gear icon maybe on it.
Why is it people just want to keep pulling me into the nether?
Your name's Fiery. You should live there instead of underwater. Right, guys? Right, I get what you're saying there, because that'd be the only way I'd be able to do it, is just instantly remove it, basically. Let's see. I need to move this over. Because the animating that thing like a transformer, that's beyond me. That would take too long. So let's copy that and we'll move it over to like, I don't know, there-ish. But up all the way. And then we'll take, oops. Come on, get out of the mode. Brush. Merge all the layers. Right, I like that everyone's getting me ideas. And most of them are good ideas. They'd be really cool, right? But I can only code so fast. Right now, you guys are outpacing me for sure. So I'm also getting ideas off stream from people on CurseForge and things like that too. Oops. And then G to fill that in. And then let's take
oh boy,
this.
Ninja's having some bad internet. Kept logging in and out.
There we go. So we widen it up quite a bit. Nice. 650. If you haven't used it before, try PC Part Picker. Is it .com? I think it's .com. Yeah, PCPartPicker.com. PCPartPicker.com. Go there and build your system there. You can spec it all out. So you can, where is it? Your system builds, sure, that's not what I wanted. I don't know, you can, there's a way you can go in here and start building your own. It's probably behaving different because I've already got a system built in here. Or I don't have it maximized. So you can go in and say, I want this CPU and so on. And it actually keeps track of the system build. And it, you know, adds up, this CPU needs so many watts, this GPU needs so many watts, and so on. And then it says, oh, your power supply doesn't have enough wattage for this build.
That's where it is on the map.
It's also a nice place that you can share the build with somebody else that might have more experience at it.
Oh no, Ninja, this is not as far as you might think.
Okay, so let me stop fiddling around with this. Let me actually start coding again. Does this thing like just never getting past this level? I guess it is moving really slow compared to what I had before. Let's do the codes. So we need a container.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Nice job.
Hey, Thick Daddy. Or Melon. Thick Daddy Melon. Or Thick Melon Daddy. That kind of sounds wrong when I say it like that, I guess. Just got the back 2 wheels. Hey, it's a start, man.
Yeah, it's nice, Ninja. I'd be proud of it too.
Tile entity. So here's something to motivate people that are on our test server, actually. And motivate as in motivate to make it look nice. When we release this mod, if I can actually get this tower crane fully finished and working and being nice, it'd be really nice if we had some scanned in structures already to go with the mod. And I know a great place where we can build these structures for me to scan in.
Yeah.
The test server.
Challenge accepted.
Now, I'll say I won't be able to scan every single building.
We're limited to max to 32 by 32, right?
That's what I'm thinking in my brain so far. I'm not saying that's set in stone, though.
Is that 32 by 32 by 32?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. Because that gives it some limit. And then, you know, you can always... Like, if it needed to be 64 by 64 by 32, you could scan 4 sections of it, right? And still build it back up with 4 different tower cranes. Later, Hunter. Tower crane, tower crane, tower crane, tower crane. That we'll need to worry about later. I don't even think we have those fields to worry about yet. Well, we'll go ahead and update it just in case. Okay.
Eagle, I swear, man, your base is like a thrown together mixture of crap.
Man! That's harsh, fire.
Well, he's got like storage facilities just laying about all over the place. Man, this place is just begging for a creeper to come blow at the smithereens.
FTP utilities.
Yeah, I know FTB utilities, but if this was vanilla Minecraft, oh man.
Right. Okay, now I need a GUI to go with this. Copy this one. Tower crane.
Jeez, you got 2 loaders over here? Are you collecting these things?
Is he on mute?
No, he's not muted.
Okay.
He just don't like to talk to us no more.
Not after the way you berate him on stream. I mean, come on.
I was a bit harsh. I'm sorry, Eagle. Can you forgive me, buddy? Man, you'd be forever having ores just sitting here waiting to get blown to smithereens.
Yeah. I've noticed that before
Like,
too.
Do you ever not do mining? Nice.
All this other crap needs to go.
Here's a nice book Eagle just threw at me. Sweeping Edge 3, Looting 3, Sharpness 5, and Mending. It's like everything you could possibly need for a sword.
Mending on a sword? Dang. Mending on a looting sword. Dang.
No, I can't hear you, Eagle, if you're talking.
Yeah, I can't hear you either, Eagle. That's why I was saying it. Are you on mute? So all that's
Try logging out and logging back in.
Or plugging in your headset. I just heard it pop.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, plugs help, man. They really do. I mean,
Okay, can you hear me now?
nope, not at all.
Okay, good. Can you go ahead and disassemble this book?
Disassemble it?
Yes, because apparently I can't put it on my diamond sword because it's too much experience. So I got to add it by bit by bit. I know.
Oh my god.
But when the programmer of this mod ever gets off his butt and actually does the other tier 2 stuff, there'll be a special enchanting table where you can pick what you want, remember?
Yes, yes, and I can't wait until he finally gets off of his butt and does that. Cause...
I know, it's like he doesn't work on it every night. Jeez. It's like he has a life or
Yes,
something.
I have stuff lying around all over the place. And I don't know how I ended up with 2 wheel loaders. I know one of them was over here. I don't know where that other one came from.
It's under event.
Moving 3.
Now you can hear me, but when I was talking, you couldn't. I couldn't figure out if you guys were talking or not, or just messing with me.
And Eagle, I have a rather important question.
Mm-hmm.
How is it that you have a working mob spawner in your house and you don't have enough XP to do this?
I do. That's it. That is the issue.
It's beyond what you're allowed to do.
Yeah. It's like you can.
Last one.
The real XP spawner on the server is probably the
Blaze farm.
Blaze farm. Now you just sit underneath that for one night and you're good for the rest of your gameplay as long as you don't die.
150 experience or something.
Sharp.
One overnight. And that thing got a major boost.
Did it?
Yeah.
Did you increase the spawn rate somehow?
A little bit. You're going to have to jump over to the nether to see it.
Go over here just so Ninja doesn't actually accidentally pick it up.
Yep.
Oh crap! We want not that.
It's not that I don't trust you, Ninja, but it's happened before. So.
Thank you.
I know you would have. I'm just saying.
In other words, what Fiery's saying, it's not that we don't trust you, but we don't trust you. That's what I just heard.
Right. It's not that we don't trust you. We just don't trust anybody.
Yeah. Trust is earned, not given.
Hey, Fiery, you know where my bagger went to?
No.
Isn't it at the bottom of the ocean?
Nope. I cheated that one in.
Oh man, Melon. Let's try and keep it clean, man.
I see, I knew.
Can you have one trust, please?
I'll be the first one to tell you, Eagle. I cheat my butt off in here.
Uh-oh. Got a message.
Oh. Blue One, I can't figure out where the one we had. It's like he borrowed it. It should be at his house, but we can't find it.
I'll check it out later. My wife's sending me messages.
Haha. The ultimate god sword.
Tower.
That's
Great.
where I put all my stuff.
And by chance, can you cheat me in a jetpack? Because apparently I had another one made and something happened to it when I died.
Yeah, it's called despawning. It's
You're
typically
fire. I was
happens-
thinking the same thing.
Please! It's like, this would be the fourth one that I've made.
Ouch.
If I gotta make it again.
Give
I
me
hear
a
there's this
sec.
awesome blaze spawner on the server that would like make it really easy to get the blaze powder.
Yeah, but you know how much iron it goes into this? Or steel?
Yeah, because I've actually made one.
Yeah, but try making 4.
Oh, okay. Knock knock. Okay, and I feel there's another place I need to register this somewhere that I'm forgetting.
I'll be right back. I gotta go and load some groceries.
Okay.
Hey, Fiery, please, please.
You can wait your turn, sir. It won't take me that long.
Yeah.
What is this? I need to restart you. Is there another place?
As soon as I grab some more arrows.
It's only if it's for a or an entity, not a tower or yeah, that's fine. Child entities are fine. Let me do some math here. So YouTube shut me off because of not being a small channel, right? And they want 4,000 hours in the last year. So that's 240,000 minutes. I stream
Wow.
for about 2 hours every night, approximately. That's 120 minutes. That's 2,000 nights. So I won't do that in a year. Let's divide that by 365. I'd only need 6 people watching me for the entire time. Right now we have 6 people watching me. I might make this next year. But I also need 1,000 subscribers instead of 700. So there's that small thing. Crash! Oh, right for the sale. Yeah, it's like I was a partner for years because like they added me almost right away with YouTube, and then this whole crap with the people being dumb with their big channels, and YouTube got scared and said, "We're not letting the little guys get any money." Oh, whatever. It's not like I made any money off of it really anyway. It's just the principle of it that they're penalizing me for someone else being an idiot. Give you a link. Link for what? Oh, you want to sub me? Okay. Let me find the link. Jeez. Some people like watching the stream better over there, actually. On YouTube. Because I dual stream to both Twitch and YouTube. The YouTube stream lets you pick the quality. Twitch doesn't. It locks it into 720. I used to stream in 1080, but Twitch is Twitch and locks it in. Okay, so there it is. There's the GUI screen. Totally messed up. I think we need to do a thing to fix that. Let's get this up. There we go. I think I deleted the wrong thing, apparently. Background layer, is it? Oh, do you? And that's why I streamed to both.
No fireballs, no fireballs, no fireballs.
No fireballs. Gassed?
Yeah, or anything along that lines.
There we go.
I'm sitting here going to Ninja's base, and Ninja's having me walk over a completely thin bridge.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got my elytra on at least. Yes, you need to make it a lot wider.
That looks like that needs to be bumped up a bit, actually, for this to work right. I need to draw a button. The width is wrong.
Cool, a beach house.
And 676. So just say 200. There we go.
Cool, Ninja.
What happens if you get smaller than the 200? Oh, it just keeps shrinking it till it's too small altogether. So I could make a lot wider window. What's the biggest window you guys have seen in Minecraft? Creative's kind of wide. It's about as wide as I got that right now, though. I'm trying to think what else there is. I don't think there is anything in vanilla.
I guess I kind of am. I prefer Frostwalker 10 though.
120 by 120 is the biggest window. Well, this is 200 by 170 something. And I've got this all over the place. This kind of size. It's one of those things where it dynamically scales it, right? So if I go in here and then resize my window, it's still the same stuff on the screen. It's just shrunk, right? To fit in the window. But I don't know how it behaves at other GUI scales because I've got mine set to, what is it, auto? Yeah. So it's also like that. If I go in there, it's itty bitty. Options, video settings. Small, normal, large, auto. Auto is actually the biggest one for me. I mean, that still fits with plenty of room. But it's not to say somebody doesn't play Minecraft in like a vertical window. No, it still scales it based on the width. So I could make it a lot wider. Should we explore that? I don't know. Let me try something. So that I don't screw with this one, I'm going to save it as another name. 2. Okay. Open 2, please. Okay. And this might be the full limit, the size of this canvas, which is what, 550? Because there was a reason I built this size to begin with. Like, this is the vanilla limit or whatever. So let me just move this all the way over. And then Control D. There we go. Those pixels. To those. And then boom. There. Save that. Saved, and I need to say in my code Tower Crane 2, wherever that's my code window is. Okay, later, man. Tower Crane 2. Okay, and then 550 is the width. Well, that's a bit big because it doubled it. Did I say 550?
Yes.
I meant 255. That's how big it is. It's actually a pixel too far over. Dang it. 256 then. 56. There you go. I didn't have that black line on there. So would that be enough room if I had I'd have to have a scroll bar here and a scroll bar over here for all the buttons. They wouldn't have much room for the details of which one you're selecting unless I put it down here.
Well, if you do that projectile, or not projectile, a screen of what you're going to be building, I don't think there's going to be too many issues with that.
With having enough space to show it? Yeah, but I don't know how to do that. That'll be version 2 of the Tower Crane. Let's put it that way. I'm not gonna try that right away. Hi, Bobcat. Hi, Mel. Oh, Melon's saying hi to Bobcat.
Yeah, Melon wanted me to ask you if you could join the server. That's something he's going to have to wait for a while.
You know him? In the real world?
Halfway. I know him over gaming for about 3 years.
So you know he's not a troll?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sure. You can join. I don't have a problem with it. Okay. You know how to get him set up? As far as the pack and all that?
I think so. Is it just send them all of the same links in that?
Yeah. Yeah. So the Google Drive link, and then you know, the Jenkins build server one, so you can get the latest version of the mod.
Yep.
I guess once you get set up with that stuff, man, send me your in-game name, your Minecraft name, so I can add you to the whitelist. Yeah. So like we typically don't do new people right away, but if it's somebody that someone else already knows and we know that person's not a troll, they can vouch for them. It's pretty easy choice at that point.
I think I got enough diamonds to bail him out of jail if he does get into trouble.
So was that your threat to him? Don't get me in trouble.
Either way you can look at it.
Oh wow, Fire, are you there? Are you seeing these messages from Airbrat? Or this message from Airbrat? I must react to this. What's an appropriate reaction for this?
Okay, I missed something there.
There's other channels in our Discord that you can't see yet. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
So when I started my YouTube career, I was just not planning on ever having a server, and then almost immediately, within the first month or so of starting YouTube, people were like, "You should set up a server. We can all join you."
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sure. The first person, the third, and the fourth. I'm like, okay, maybe I should actually set this server up. People really want to play with me. So I set a server up, and I called it TSCraft, and that's why it's, you know, this Discord's TSCraft. You know, if you looked at the IP address of the server.
Story, man.
Shut up, Fire! You weren't there in the beginning. Okay, awesome.
No, I came like what, 2 years after the beginning, I think.
Yeah, there's no history from Fire. I mean, geez, he's like brand new, basically. No, I'm just kidding.
The factory is kind of weird. Let's go with that. I think we might want to name that robotic arm or something.
Yeah, I agree. The factory name
every time I
on
look at it, it's like,
horrible.
what is a factory?
Every time I've tried to search for it, it's like, doesn't make sense. Yes, I was talking to you, Mel. Cool. The other great thing about that PC part picker, Hunter, is it'll tell you best prices for stuff. Like it checks like 5 or 6 different websites at least. It tells you where it's cheap. And even if it's like a website you don't really feel comfortable buying stuff from, you still know, is the price from the place that you want to buy it from good or not? You know, is it $5 more? Or is it like $50 more? So it's definitely worth checking. So anyway, what I was talking about TSCraft is we started a whitelisted server long ago.
Oh, sorry.
As Fiery blows my eardrums out. No. You okay, Fire?
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just dying.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah. Well, it's about time. I mean, 39 years is a long life, so.
39?
Yes.
Let's see, so you're gonna be 40 soon?
This year. In
Ew.
November.
November.
I know. Freaking getting old.
What year is it? 2008. I'll be 30. 37? 37. I'm 36? Dang. I'm old.
Eagle, are you not on the server?
I am on the server.
How come I can't auto type your name in? Oh wait, that's right. You're.
Hi, Fiery. There
Shut
we
it.
go.
What?
I keep forgetting that you don't have an E for the beginning of your name. That it's a T.
For troops.
Oh, Fire. Check out the TSCraft member chat. About Airbrat. That's where I started talking about TSCraft. And also, do you have the stream up still? If not, it's fine.
I do, but I can only do one thing at a time.
Oh, come on. Get 6 computer monitors.
Am I only supposed to get one?
Oh boy.
Uh-huh.
Boy, Airbrat. You might be coming back. Oh yeah.
With a crap computer still, but hey, at least he's back.
Hey,
Able to do stuff.
Yeah, I don't care. He's coming back. That's all I care. Been way too calm and collective without him. We
Right.
need some chaos. Okay, now what do you want to see?
Oh, I can see it.
Large inventory. Yeah, that's a pretty large inventory.
I mean, this is like a normal double chest, this part, but do you think this is enough white space to put the buttons for the different blueprints and stuff with another, like a scroll bar here for the inventory and a scroll bar over here for all the buttons that say I want to build this one, this one, this one?
That could be.
They make a very small
technically,
list.
all you need for the buttons is like a place for the picture to sit, right?
What's up with everybody saying there's a picture? There's no picture.
I'm just okay. What?
I have no plans. Right now, I have no plans of doing the picture because I don't have a clue how to do that. It's very complicated. I would put it at that. It's very, very complicated.
Yes, to answer your question, I think that would be plenty enough space.
Really? Because I don't. I know I'm...
Well, I guess one of the questions is it going to auto-craft items?
Autocraft items, what do you mean?
Yeah. If you, like, throw a stack of wood in there, or a stack of long, they'll take them and craft them.
No, it's not an auto crafting table. It's a building maker.
Oh, crap, though. This won't work. This screen won't work like this.
Why?
Because I need some way of being able to say to the person, hey, I'm a tower crane. I'm not an autocrafter, and that isn't really part of it, but you've selected a blueprint that requires 10 obsidian. You don't have obsidian in here.
I missed something here.
You're missing this, this, and this to be able to build this. Right?
Can you make it wider?
I don't know. At some point, I'm going to run off the screen.
The big gray box, I mean?
I can make it a second screen still. I was just exploring, is this possible with a wider one? Right? Because you also have to consider, like...
I'd just go with the second screen then, because it would just make it easier.
So if you got JEI or something like that, it's going to be on here too.
Right.
Okay, is the second screen enough? But the second screen doesn't need your inventory, I guess, does it?
No, the second screen only needs to handle all of the functions for the crane.
So all this at the bottom can go away. I like that better. Because it gives me a lot more room. And also there's nothing stopping us from making this even wider if I needed to. In the second screen.
Zombie, do not come in my door. Okay, Jenkins, one disk drive, and what was the other one?
The Google Drive and the Jenkins should be it. Oh, you need to download multi-MC if you don't have that.
Yeah, multi-MC.
Why, who's getting on?
Thick Data! Or Melon. We've put it over Eagle's head that if he screws something up on the server, that Melon screws up something on the server, we can blame him. He vouched for him, so.
Oh yeah.
Pretty sure that's how Airgrowing kind of snuck into TSCraft under the radar.
Yeah, he stuck in with Trayer, I was gonna say.
Yeah. Which Trayer came in from somebody else too.
CZ kind of welcomed me into the fold.
Did he?
Yeah. He was the first guy that
Okay.
I actually talked to from the group. You were the third, I believe. Because it was CZ, and then Aragorn, and then you.
Okay. Well, I apologize for not meeting me first. Sorry you had to go through that.
Well, I'll forgive you this time, but you know, just don't make that mistake again.
Oh, Melon, you're new to Minecraft? Ooh. Jumping right into mods. Jumping right into OP mods, so
No.
we might taint you.
I sent it to him. I sent him the link and I asked him, did you get the link?
No. Over in YouTube chat, he's saying I'm new to Minecraft, trying to get it to work. Give me a sec.
Oh.
There's nothing wrong with it. I think Aragorn was new to Minecraft. We threw him into like the FTB Ultimate Pack or something.
Even I know that's a pretty good sized pack.
Did you already put his name in the whitelist?
No, I don't have his name yet.
Okay. Well, Melon, as soon as you can, put your in-game name in the Discord chat, not in the chat for the stream. Or PM it to me in Discord, which would be even safer.
And the person talking is Fierykiljoy.
He knows.
Alright. Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot you were playing earlier.
Yeah.
No, that's the wrong place to download the mod from. Whoever put that on there. That's the public version of the mod, not the test server version of the mod. So what's on that download site that was just linked is a old version of the mod compared to what we're using.
I love how these zombies cannot get to me.
Melon, that's the correct spelling of it, right? Just asking. Okay. If not, this won't work.
I could just create another like line here. I guess I could copy this one so it's the same size. And then like paste it like, I don't know, like right there. No. So the top would be what you've selected, details about it. The middle would be all the selections, and the bottom would be here's the things you're missing. Please add them. Oh, merge these layers. Save as a PNG. Yes. My wife keeps sending me messages.
The fire is keeping you away from me.
I'm gonna tell her. She said you were talking kind of loud. Is everything okay? And I say, I blame the loudness. On Fiery. You can scold him later. Before she got the you can scold him later, she said, LOL, I believe it. Okay, so let's, before I'm done here, let's see if I can squeeze in one more GUI screen.
Oh, my wolf! My wolf died.
Oh.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
Yeah, I know. Tower Queen settings. Settings.
One more saying for Melon too, because otherwise you'll have to wait till tomorrow.
Right.
Unless you want to do it before you go to get off.
To what part? Adding him to the whitelist?
No, I already added them to the whitelist. It's just
Oh, what
getting them set up with all the stuff and everything.
What else is there? You were sending him the stuff, right? Right, Eagle?
I got him the disk drive, Jenkins, and he has to download STCraft. I'm not sure where to get that one. I couldn't find that one. And
What's
MC,
STCraft?
MC, no.
Multi-MC?
Yeah, multi-MC. Thank you.
You said you sent them the Jenkins link already?
Yes.
There's the multi-MC link. There's a download button on the left of that website. Okay, so tower crane settings, tower crane settings. Need to do the GUI handler for tower crane settings. Oops.
We still need to build a foundry so I can smelt all this stuff down.
You know, Tech, one of these days I'm going to be smart and have you post or give me a link to the where the mod pack is so I can keep a copy of the link myself.
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day too. Maybe we should I should write up some instructions and then just, you know, paste it in whenever we need it.
Or just make a private video or something.
That's true.
Or just
yeah, that's a very good idea. That's a very, very good idea. Like an unlisted video, and then we just paste the link to them privately.
If we were intelligent people, we'd just make a mod pack and put it on on like FTB or something, so that we don't have to even do half of this.
But then the problem with that is the mod, every time we change it, you still have to jump through hoops to install the changed mod.
Okay.
I did think about this the other day, though. I could be uploading these as alpha builds to the Curse Forge. It would just take us a little longer when we go through it. Which, at the pace it's taking me to do a single tower crane, I mean, this could be like years before I'm done.
Well, you've gotten most of it working. You're just stumped up on the GUI right now.
No, it's not mostly. I would be surprised if it's even half done.
It at least does the function that it is supposed to do. As far as I'm concerned, that's the hard part.
Smoke and mirrors, man. Smoke and mirrors. It's not. It's not ready to play with. Let's put it that way. Not even close. Because you can't scan anything properly. And things like that. Okay, there's all that. Then I need a button somewhere, which the assembly table has a button.
Well,
let's steal its button.
If you're getting worried about if it's going to slow down the rest of the stuff, you could always throw it to the back burner and, you know, let it simmer a little while. Start throwing some tier 2 vehicles in.
Yeah, it might be worth it. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm not saying, you know, stop work on it altogether, but, you know, just to give your brain a rest from it, you know?
Oh, I don't need rest. I'm fine. Like, I can keep doing this for weeks. I'm just saying there's a lot to do. Because, like, right now, it just starts building, right? I don't even give it the inventory. So I need a way to give it the inventory. I need a way to check to make sure it has all those items that are in the block blueprint. Things like this, right? Just to make it actually playable.
Place.
Assembly table, so GUI, tower, crane. Watched you create this mod way back in the day. Nice to see that you're still working on it. Thanks, Decided. I'll say I stepped away from it for a while, but I've been back now for a couple months. Gosh, since before Thanksgiving, wasn't it, right? Something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So I think I'm around for a while now.
There's a new version of it on CurseForge too, there, Dice, if you want to check it out. Links in the description. Like, all new models and everything. Really spiffy looking.
That is something I kind of want to ask, but I'm not sure on how much of a pain in the butt it would be.
What?
On Crayfish, when he jumped into the flame, or the plane, I can't speak now, where he jumped into the plane, do we want to have that same texture on the equipment?
What do you mean?
Oh, I think I know what you're saying. So like the backgrounds, do you want it to like look like a tower crane in the GUI or something? Because he had like a wood background for the GUI. Is that what you're saying? Or are you talking about something completely different? Sorry.
I'm saying the main texture of the equipment, where it's like blocks instead of edges.
That would be completely redoing the models again.
Right. No. I'm vetoing that one.
Well, it's something to think about. If we wanted to do it, it's better off to do it now than years on down the road to then switch it over.
They used to look like blocks, okay? Trust me.
Not in a good way.
No. Not in a good way at all.
Well, that was at the beginning of it, though, Tech. They didn't look that bad anyways.
Have you seen the mod before?
Oh, yes, I played it.
Okay.
Couldn't figure out how to do anything because I had to watch almost 20 hours of videos to find what I needed to do.
Yeah, Dice, I've been putting this one in mod packs that I make too.
Cool.
Just because it's really a fun mod.
I think I'm more encouraged. That's the proper terminology. I'm highly encouraged to continue doing it live like this. Like, it makes it a more fun experience for me than just sitting in the corner coding for, I don't know. I don't want to know how many hours I've gotten into this now.
Well,
we figured roughly about, what, 3 years working on it?
Yeah, well,
Already?
yeah, on and off. Yeah, I could look at YouTube's more recent videos and see under my creator
give you
studio.
a rough outlook of it.
Yeah, well, that would give me like just the pieces I've live streamed before. I didn't live stream it. I didn't always live stream everything. Come on.
I remember you sending like a video out in midsummer or something, like, here's a new bulldozer model that we're going to be adding. I'm like, oh, this mod's back.
So let's just look how many hours I've streamed this year, 2018. Watch time. That's not how many hours the videos are, though.
I tell you though, besides the tower crane,
say.
the one I can't wait to get in is the track loader.
The track loader. See, I get that you guys are excited about that one, but I'm not motivated to do that one because I don't see how it's much different than any of the other machines we've already got. I don't.
Well,
All
it's
it
like
is,
the
not
excavator, a ground ripper.
all it is the tier 2 equivalent of the
The bulldozer.
tier 1 loader. Okay, so the tier
Right.
1 loader is the one that takes the overburden off in the overworld.
Right.
But you can't use it for the one in your world because your world stuff is too tough. So that's what you need it for, is to take that dirt layer off the top in your world.
Right.
And I get that you could just use the continuous miner to just dig your way down into the ground, but you know.
I get that. It's It's just like, okay, I create the same thing again. That's all. It just breaks different blocks. And I also don't get the ripper on the back, like how I'm gonna, like mentally how I'm gonna make that work. Because if you're digging in front of you and behind you, it's gonna be all funky.
I personally think you shouldn't make that thing work.
Shouldn't make the back thing work?
Yeah.
Like it just stays stationary in the air?
Right.
I kind of want to disagree on that, but I'm kind of with Fiery at this exact second. You don't have to make that work. But I think we should make it where it does work in the future, though.
The only way I could see it working is if you were to take it and have it be separate from the bucket itself so that it wouldn't be doing both at the same time. And then maybe possibly having it turn whatever it's raking up behind it into like the blasted equivalent to the stones and everything. But
That's an idea.
Honestly wouldn't even make sense.
I agree that wouldn't make sense.
You're making broken up dirt.
Right, but it wouldn't be blasted. It would be just
Crushed.
What?
Which would require tech to add crushed versions of all of the different blocks in that.
So what you're saying is it can only take the overburden off in that dimension, but then at the same time you're saying if it would make crushed versions of things. So like it ran through the crusher. I get that concept.
I'm talking.
But then in the overworld?
I'm talking in the overworld. Yeah. In the new world, the only thing it's going to be able to do is take the dirt off.
And you're talking about just the ripper parts in the back would be crushing it.
Right.
That'd be a interesting experience to play with that, because you'd have to get a cave or whatever above whatever it is you want to actually mine then, because it's going to go down only instead of in front of you.
Right.
I don't know
that's the
how
way
useful
they work
it'd be.
in real life.
Well, I get that.
In real life.
But I'm saying, like, you can't just go forward into a new section of cave or a new section of ground.
Right.
Like, you'd have to blast it open and then rip it up underneath it.
Well, what you would do is it would be a starting thing from the top down. You know, you'd make an open pit mine with it.
Yeah. Which is kind of why I added the explosives to begin with, because that's what I was thinking I would do with them, but never happened. That's a risky cast right there. Risky. Layer. What? That kind of player.
Oh.
Fine. You're gonna make me look at the block, aren't you? Player in is a type of entity player. That's what I wanted. To do. Make not risky. When I have time. Type cast air possible. It's still give me an error. Why? Can't cast from inventory player to player, really? Thought I did it before. Oh, fine. Oh, inventory player has player on it. There we go. That's what I wanted. Boop, boop. IP.p. There we go. And we'll do this. And we'll do this equals inventory player. This dot. There we go. Semicolon at the end of this line. Oh, super needs to be first. Okay. And we need to do this. So this is no longer risky. That's valid. Okay, this has to be my last run at this, so fingers crossed. We should have a button on the screen somewhere. It's probably in a horrible location because I didn't think about the location of where it's at, but that button should open the other GUI. In theory. Okay, there's the button. Click the button. Nothing happens.
Did you forget to dot your I and cross your T's again?
Maybe.
Hey, Fiery.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I take some of the redstone in here?
I don't see why not. Why?
I'm just working on the conveyor belts.
Oh, that's why. Sorry. Get all
Or they
excited.
can- Okay.
Go ahead, I'll stop.
You have not seen the nether. Whoa. I couldn't figure out if something was actually going after me or not.
Helps if I tell it to open the right thing. Bingo. I was telling it to open the same GUI I already had open.
Yeah, that works.
That works extremely well.
Jeez, guys, make me feel bad.
As-
It was an honest
As your
mistake.
computer goes, oh, it's already up. Why are you asking for it?
Those darn computers, they do exactly what you tell them to do. Seriously, that's like 90% of software development bugs. Is that somebody told it to do that stupid thing that it's doing.
Yep.
Okay, I think I'm
Fiery.
done. Like, I can't do any more tonight, guys, so bye, everybody!
Good night,
See you, everyone.
everybody.
See you guys tomorrow. It'll be later tomorrow because I usually stream later on Fridays.